Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. It's fantastic that you're here. Well, I trust you enjoyed my little deviation last time when we looked at Bob the Builder, of all people, and his song Right Tool for the Job. And in that video, we talked about the fact that, you know, sometimes we need the right tool for the job, and sometimes we need to work out whether we personally are the right tool for the job. So I trust you enjoyed that one. Well, we're going from there to these two guys who formed in Finland in 1998. And you very much put them in the hip hop rap genre. Um, Raymond E. Banks, and also known as B.O. Dub, is the front man, and Jaco Solavara, also known as JS16, is the producer behind him. And between 1998 and 2005, and then a reformation in 2018, these two guys formed Bomfunk MC, very much rap hip hop style. And they've released 3 albums over their time. In Stereo came out in 1999, and there's some really well-known songs on that particular album. Then we got Burning Sneakers in 2002, followed by Reverse Psychology in 2004. I remember the first song I heard of these guys was B-Boys and Fly Girls, and I was absolutely blown away by how well this song was produced. Just the compelling guitar working in this, and just the whole thing, it makes them a compelling act indeed. And so yeah, we're on to hip hop today. And I suppose there's one song in particular that I wanted to focus on today, and that was this song Freestyler, which did come off the In Stereo album of 1999. And it's the story of the guy, the young kid who's given the power to freeze people and to keep people going, and the fun he has with that over the period of the video. And then at the end, when his powers run out, he's confused why. And then he realizes that he's been abusing his power and not giving people the chance to move. Anyway, the clip will be there for a bit later for you to have a look at. When we think about dance, in particular hip hop, to go freestyle means to basically just come up with your own moves on the spot. Moves that will, set you apart, but also moves that will just complement the whole dance troupe as they do their thing. This is what freestyle means. And I suppose if you think about dance is a fairly, freeing experience. I mean, I can't dance for peanuts, but just to be able to let your body get swept away by the music and to get carried away by it, you very much have your audiences being carried away with you. I mean, my youngest daughter does hip-hop dance, and I must admit I really, really quite enjoy it now, given that she's in it, and how incredible these guys actually are to do what they do. But the concept of freestyle is, doing your own thing in your dance move. And it's often through freestyle that you find out what you're really, really made of. You find yourselves coming up with moves you wouldn't thought possible. You push yourself, you push the envelope, and you see what you're made of. And all of that training and all of that work that you've put in beforehand pays off if you come out with some really new, fantastic moves. And often it's the freestyle that will set particularly solo dancers over another. They've got moves which are unique and quite amazing and quite compelling to watch. And you are watching, you can't help but get carried away by the incredible dance that they do. Freestyle is different to, when a troupe's going through its paces and they're all doing the same thing. Freestyle is very much different to that. And I suppose the significant thing about hip-hop in particular is that freestyle is actually encouraged as you are free to be able to express yourself in that hip-hop style. I think we could take the concept of freestyle just a little bit better, a little bit more when we look at life in general. You know, how often do we conform to this world? I mean, there are things that we have to do. We have to drive on the road in the right way. We can't freestyle on the road. No, we're expected to be good citizens and to try and work in with other people and be kind and generous and all that sort of stuff. But every now and then you got the opportunity to freestyle, to look at life and think, well, how can I put my own stamp on this thing? How can I make it unique to me? How can I put everything that I am into this? How can I create something that is unique and wonderful? This is what this opportunity of freestyling is all about. I mean, we can conform to the world and do what we've always done and all the rest of it. Or we can go down and we can become freestyling and think, well, let's see what we can do, what we're really, really capable of. We want to loosen the familiarity. We want to loosen the stuff we've always known and go into something new. And who knows, we might discover something fantastic and wonderful about ourselves that we didn't think we knew about. This is what freestyle invites us to do. Now, of course, we're not talking about, you know, getting absolutely carried away, even though you could do that. We're thinking about how, in a sense, we can tweak the edges to come up with something truly innovative and something truly creative. What can we do to make this thing the best thing we can and to put our personality in it? This is what freestyle is all about. And I suppose I'm a little bit envious of those, particularly when I look at dancing, those that do go freestyle and get absolutely like carried away by the music and their body moving. And as I said, it does equate to life as well. What can we do in our lives to push the envelope, to create new things, to create wonderful things? You know, another thing I can think about freestyling is if you're a motor car racer and you're pushing 300 kilometers an hour on the pit straight. Now, there's an element of cautiousness, even though we are careful and cautiousness. There's also a little bit of just throwing it to the wind and seeing what will happen. Because freestyle is based on stuff that we already know. It's stuff that we know that we can do. And it's stuff where we know we can just push the envelope and see where it takes us. There are many people in this world who have actually done that. You know, thinking of like Bill Gates of Microsoft and Steve Jobs of Apple and putting man on the moon and J.K. Rowling and all the rest of it. They've dared to push the envelope and come up with something new and creative. And certainly with some of those creations, they've changed the world forever. This is the power of freestyling. So if you find you're thinking, well, it's been a while since I've let loose. It's been a while since I've, just gone with it. Perhaps there's an opportunity, an invitation, even to myself, I'm thinking as I talk to you today, of freestyling. Coming up with some incredible, innovative and creative thing that we can just get carried away with. Dance is an incredible medium. In fact, judges judge dance on how free they are and how they can let loose from conformity and create something brand new. That is the power of dance. And if we kind of take this power of dance to other things in life, we always have opportunities where we can be innovative and creative and push the envelope. So the encouragement for us all today is to freestyle, work out what we can do to make life just fantastic when we innovate in a way we have never done before. And certainly with Bomfunk MC, particularly with the song B-Boys and Fly Girls, absolutely incredible guitar work in this song. And these guys, and even Freestyler, these guys have pushed the envelope of hip-hop and created something truly memorable with what they have done. So good on you, BO and JS16, for creating what you've done. You certainly did make an impact on the world. And well done for reforming in 2018, and I hope your new journey was as successful as your initial journey. So, look for something to freestyle in today. I would love to see some comments below of where you have freestyled. Well, now onto the clips today, and both of these songs today came off the In Stereo album from 1999, which incidentally sold 600,000 copies worldwide, so relatively successful. We do have the official clip of Freestyler, and in that particular clip you see the guy who is trying to control dancing at the end, realizing that he can't, because people wanting to freestyle and get carried away as much as they do. So enjoy the story of that particular clip. That's the official clip. And then we've got a live version of B-Boys and Fly Girls. Certainly you get to see how crazy the crowd is listening to these guys and how swept away they get with this particular performance. So I trust you will enjoy both of those. Feel free to look at one or any or whatever you would like to do. Well, that's it for today. I really trust that this video has been an encouragement for you as we consider this concept of freestyling. Let's take a leaf out of the dancing world and look at freestyling for ourselves and how we can apply it. Well, that's it for today. If you have come back for another video, it's fantastic that you're here. And if you actually have hung around to the end, fantastic as well. So thank you very much for that. Feel free to leave comments below, and also note the invitation that if you would like me to look at a particular song, feel free to look at that in the comments as well. All I ask is you just check to see whether I haven't already done it. That would be fantastic. Well, that's it for today. Next time, we're going to go on to the vocal versatility of Bobby McFerrin. So until then, I'll catch you around.